Hey guys, I'm Marty. In this video I have an awesome unboxing and hands-on look impressions of the new Galaxy Z Flip 5. Now I already did a video on why I'm not getting the Fold 5, so I decided to go ahead with the Flip 5. So I hope you actually watched that video. So I just received it, I think like a day early or two, and I'm here to actually share with you guys my experience, the unboxing and all that, to see how it actually what I think about the device, because it is the first flip that I get. And keep in mind, right now, if you are one of the earliest one to buy it, you get a free upgrade to 512 gigabytes. So yeah, here, let's see if there's anything here. Well, the box is so small because there's no charging brick anymore. So we just have the cable, the charging cable, which is USB-C to USB-C, I believe, right? You got instruction manual, starting guide. You got the thing to take the SIM card off the cell phone. And let me see, nothing more there. Cell phone here. That's it, man. This is just such a boring unboxing now. So this, I don't remember the color that I chose. So let me see. Okay, let's take this out. Okay, I got... Is this white or cream? Because this is one of the exclusive colors that you can only get through the Samsung website. I'm going to take this out. Okay. This is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be like light gray. I think it looks like bone white, something like that. It looks pretty nice. Wow. Look at that. The frame, aluminum. You got the button right there, which is also, I believe, a fingerprint. You got the volume button right there. Over here in the side, at the back over here, you got the SIM card remover right there. Whoops! Oh my God, almost dropped it. USB-C in the bottom with speaker. Over here in the top, you don't got nothing. And let me see. Oh yes, look how that thing folds up. Almost, wow. That's true. There's no gap there. There's no gap there at all. Wow, man, this thing is slippery. I need to put a case on this thing. And I don't have a case. That sucks. I don't have a case. So here, let's go ahead and turn it on. And what I'm going to do is... Oh, it also has... I don't know if you can see here in the video, but it does have a screen protector that comes from the factory, from Samsung itself. I guess out of the box it comes with no battery. Okay, yes, there it is. Okay, so that's the thing that you see there, the animation that you're gonna get when charging the smartphone. Gonna turn it on. Okay, here it is, the turn on animation. So wow, not bad. The screen is actually a 6.7 inch screen. It doesn't feel that big at all. But of course, I've also been using the Pixel Fold 7, which is almost the same size, but this one I think it looks a little bit longer, doesn't it? There you go. So that's how it looks. What about the outside? Did it turn on? Does it turn on as well? Okay, so the outside, you have the number, the time, and that's it. I guess you can't do nothing more here because we haven't done the initial setup for the phone yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to be setting it up, putting my applications that I want, trying to get familiarized with it, and then I'll return with the second half of the video. Well guys, so here we are with the second half of the video, and right now I've been actually using the phone for more than 48 hours already since I did the initial unboxing. And I gotta say, I've been liking it a lot so far, especially because of the first, when I started using it, I wasn't liking the inner screen, even though it's beautiful. This outer screen, right, or the inner screen, the main screen, is actually 6.7 inches, AMOLED, 120 hertz, 1750 nits when it comes to brightness, so it does get really, really bright. And it's a 1080 by 2640p. So it has a good resolution, looks gorgeous and everything, right? But I wasn't liking the aspect ratio because like you see there, the screen is big, but it's narrow. When I don't use my foldable phone, I'm using the Pixel 7 Pro. And look at the differences between the aspect ratio between these two phones. I prefer the way this is than this is. So that at first, at the beginning, I was feeling really not that excited about this phone because of that, especially because it's actually pretty close to the cover, to the size of the cover, the aspect ratio of the cover. The cover, this one is actually 6.2, 6.7, but the aspect ratio is very similar. And this is one thing that I was complaining, or a lot of people actually complain about the front cover because it's narrow. It's like a candy bar shaped phone, right? Or screen. So this is basically almost the same, and I was not liking it because of that. But thankfully, if it wasn't for the outer screen, I would have not been falling in love with this phone because the outer screen is actually a 3.4 inches, right? The resolution is 720 by 748p. Kind of weird resolution there, but it's because of the size. And it's only 60 hertz, but it is really damn nice. And I love the fact that Samsung put all these widgets here that are very useful. I love it. This is good because there's a lot of information that you can get here. Very nice and, you know, nice looking as well. Looking nice as well. You got this right here, the stopwatch, which is pretty awesome to have it right here in the front cover. That's cool. It also has the timer. You can set a timer here, or you have these pre-made timers right there, which is freaking awesome, right? Also, you can have applications here. Right now, the only applications by default that Samsung lets you put are these, just those applications. I'm pretty sure Samsung is going to let you put a lot more applications here, but yes, there is a way to actually put almost every single application on the front cover, and it's by using good luck. So it's actually pretty good, pretty easy to do. I will show you guys in another video that I'm going to do for just this. It's actually pretty cool. You can put almost any application that you want there, and you can even play video games. It also has a launcher here for video games that you can play on the cover, which looks really nice and cool on the 3.4 inches. You also have the notifications here. You also have this right here, which lets you do the toggles. You can swipe like that, and you can see all the other pages. You can jump from page to page, which is awesome. Another thing that I don't like from the front cover is that the toggles here, you cannot customize them. You cannot eliminate toggles, or you cannot add more toggles. That would have been nice if they actually let you do that. I hope that in the future, you know, there's an update, because I think that's something that can be added later on. Like, let us actually customize the toggles. That would be nice, right? Other than that, I think it's pretty cool that you can get all that information from the front cover. That's very awesome. And also, the other thing that I really loved about this phone, using it as much as I've been doing, is the build quality. The build quality just feels incredible. It feels really nice. Also, the other thing that I'm actually really impressed with this phone is the performance. This actually has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 octa-core processor with a GPU Adreno 740. 8 gigabytes of RAM instead of 12 gigabytes, which I think the Fold actually has. But I'm really impressed with the speed, especially because I actually did, you know, a couple benchmarks. And when you compare it with the Fold 3, which I've been using a lot, I'm very impressed, because let's go and show you guys, for example, the CPU test that I did over here. This is the differences when it comes to the CPU, 1433 versus that, here versus that. You know, I can see this a little bit more faster when it comes to CPU wise than this. And believe me, I've never had problems playing video games here. Play like butter. Here, amazingly. Okay, another huge difference was here in compute, which is basically the GPU, right? Let's show you guys Vulkan. Here, look at the huge freaking difference when it comes to the GPU benchmark. 8119 versus 4014. Now, I don't know if that's because this application hasn't been updated and that's getting crazy ass score there, but like, you see that's a huge difference when it comes to the GPU test, the compute test, that's insane. And like you see here, I already played a whole bunch of games here on this phone, and this phone just does not lag at all when it comes to playing any video games here on this phone. The only negative thing I would have to say about playing video games here is this fact that the screen is a lot narrow than other typical 16:9 type of screens. That's the only negative. But when it comes to playing video games here, you're not gonna have any problems whatsoever. Now, another feature I've been using a lot since I've been using this phone is the flex mode. The flex mode is basically when you have, when you're watching videos, for example, on YouTube, right? Let's say you're watching a video on YouTube and you go like this. This pops up over here in the bottom, right? I think by default it's actually closed, but it has this right here with that little button that you go activate this right here in the bottom. And from here you can actually up the volume, you can lower the volume, you can actually tap right there and it'll open a little touchpad, which lets you move around the cursor right there. This button right here, if you want to take a screenshot of what you see in there, you tap right there, boom, and it takes a screenshot. That's pretty damn awesome. And there's also a couple more settings that you could do there as well. And here you could go ahead and put it full screen, and that's how it actually look. I think that's pretty cool because since I don't have a case with a kickstand yet, I've been using this feature a lot at work, and it's great that you can actually use it like that. I've been using the inner or the outer screen a lot for watching videos, especially YouTube videos that I need to watch because I can't put it in kickstand mode or normal kickstand mode. I could just watch my videos like this, and it looks pretty cool. You can open it like that, control the angle of the view. That's really damn good. And the same thing you could do with other applications like Hulu, Netflix, any application which is a video application, you can do that as well on this outer screen, which is really cool. I've been using it a lot for that. The other thing that I like here, right? The other thing that I like here is the camera. This is the selfie one, which is only 10 megapixel, I believe it is. Yeah, 10 megapixel. But these main camera, you can actually activate it like this, which looks pretty awesome. You can go like that, and when you want to take a picture, you just click right there. It will take a picture, boom, and you click right there and see the image right there. Well, that was a nasty picture. That's pretty cool. You can actually take videos as well. That's cool. If you record a video like this, like you see right there, like that, it will end up being like a squared video. But if you wanted this video in the front be like a normal 16:9, you have to change it like that. And the videos, when you record like this, is actually going to be at 16:9. So that's the cool thing about the front cover. That's awesome. I'm actually pretty impressed. The pictures that come out from this front, from the main cameras are actually 12 megapixel each. One is ultra wide, the other one is just wide, but they do look very nice, very impressive. I don't have no complaints whatsoever when it comes to the cameras on this phone. The other thing that I've been having to do is actually adjust the way my behavior and how I use a foldable phone, because most of the times when I use the fold phone, right, the front cover is the screen that I use the most, right? And then when I'm gonna play a video or I want to play a video game, I normally open the big screen and get the beautiful view right here, right? So most of the times the screen that I use the most is the outer screen. Now here, it took me a little bit while to get used to, but the screen that I really use a lot, it's the inner screen, because that's the screen you're gonna have the best experience. When it comes to social media applications, when it comes to Twitter, when it comes to, or X, whatever you want to call it, the best experience is going to be on the big screen. Yes, you can do a lot of these things on the outer screen, but it's going to be a bad experience compared to the inner or the main screen. So yeah, I've been using mostly this phone opened almost all the time, unless I'm going to put it in my pocket. So if I'm going to put it in my pocket, that's when I actually close the screen. And some other situations where I can't have the phone open or something like that, that's when I'll actually use the front cover. So yeah, in this case, the screen that I would be using the most is actually the main screen. and the shorter screen or the smaller screen, I would actually be using it for getting like fast, short information, which is awesome. And I really hope that Samsung actually come up with a lot more widgets and bring us more different kind of widgets we can use for different situations. That would be awesome. I really like this cover or this information panel right there, which is basically the clock that you can actually change here. You tap and hold, and if you want to switch to another clock, this is how it looks. You know, you can switch to different clocks. I think that looks very, very beautiful. That looks really nice. But it's cool that you can actually, with this panel, you know, this panel right here, you can actually customize it and make it look however you want, and actually put a picture of one of my statues here, Spider-Man. You got the time, you got the weather, and you also got the button here to activate the camera. You can activate it like that, or you could just double tap and open the camera like that. That's, you know, that's pretty damn cool. The other thing that I'm actually impressed is also the battery life. I'm surprised that the battery life has actually been pretty good, considering it's only a 3700 milliamp hour battery. But it's been lasting me all day. But of course, since I've been using it a lot, I've been having to charge it because I use it a lot, both screens, because, you know, past 2 days I've been using the hell out of every single feature and discovering new features that you know, that's the thing that you always do when you get a new phone. Also, the wireless charging is actually pretty nice. It's 25 watts, 15 watts wireless charging. And I got this here because this is the Samsung wireless charger, right, that I use for my phone, and it also has this spot for the charging portion. And I love that it's almost perfect size right here. The phone actually charges right there, really perfect. You know, this, it looks like the charger was actually meant for this instead of this big phone that sometimes I have to actually, when it has the case on, actually have to move around and until it actually charges correctly. But this, it just snaps in right there, and it's pretty cool that it feels like it was made exclusively for this phone. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna leave the video here because if I keep talking about the cover, this video is gonna be way longer. I'm gonna try to upload another video where I actually share with you guys the features that I like the most here, couple tips and things that you can do here in the front cover, and so on. So I'll leave links in my description, or pay attention to my channel, subscribe, so that way you don't actually miss the video that I'm going to be uploading for the cover screen features that I like and tips. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comments. And of course, this goes on sale today. By the time you watch this video, it's actually going to be on sale today, August 11. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Flip 5, or let me know if you actually prefer getting the foldable 5. Thanks for watching. Till next time.